Good afternoon, Stars. This is your live news break for Friday, May 21st. Let's check today's headlines.
A local museum is recognized as one of the nation's best.
Western Boone FFA community gives back.
And Dawn will have the latest in sports.
Thanks for joining us, Stars. I'm Connor Moore.
And I'm Cassie Reeder. It's time for the question of the day. The question is, how many sides does a cube have?
Email WBTV at wb.rtv in Outlook, or you can give us a call at extension 3134 if you think you know the answer.
In our top story, Indianapolis is being recognized for having the best children's museum in the country. The Children's Museum of Indianapolis is known for its multitude of stationary exhibits, but also its traveling exhibits. The museum is also well known for the dinosaurs that stand outside the building looking in. One very cool attraction is the Dinosphere, now in their world, where the kids can see real dinosaur skeletons and dig for them too. Looking for plans this summer? The Indianapolis Children's Museum is the place to be. That's all for Top Story. Now back to Cassie.
In WeBo news, the last week of school is next week. This means it is a busy time for the seniors, and a big part about the last day is the senior walk. The senior walk will be at 12:55 Thursday afternoon. Seniors will walk single file throughout the halls one last time, and students are allowed to be in the hallways like years past. But no hugging will be allowed, and masks need to stay on. Students can stay in the classroom if they choose.
We would like to recognize the FFA for giving back to the community. Last April, Mr. Terhar worked with 7 volunteers to create Milk and Meat for Boone County, a fundraising group designed to raise money to purchase meat and dairy. This is so food and leftover funds could be donated to local food pantries across the country. The organization raised more than $35,000. We'll be back with weather after this quick break.
Good afternoon, Stars. Let's take a look at our live weather shot brought to you by Andrew Kopic. It's a pretty nice day outside. There's a little bit of clouds in the sky, and there's not much wind right now, but it's here off and on today. Let's take a look at our current conditions. We currently have a temperature of 81 degrees outside, mostly sunny outside today, and wind coming out of the southwest at 14 miles per hour with a high of 82 today. So it's about like yesterday, pretty warm, not going to get much warmer, so enjoy the weather while you can. Let's take a look at our surface map. We've got a lot of hot air hanging around in Indiana over here, and just part of the Midwest kind of, and that's going to be here for a while. It's got a little bit of rain up there, but we're not going to see any of that down in Indiana where we're at. Let's take a look at our extended forecast. Tomorrow we're expecting temperatures about 82 degrees with the low of 63. Mostly sunny skies. This weekend it's going to be pretty sunny all weekend into Monday, into next week. High 84 Sunday, low of 63. High 84 Monday, low of 66. That's all for weather. We'll be back to sports after this quick break. You guys should fucking
Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. Shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now.
The girls softball team lost to the Bruins of Tri-West. The score was 8-0. The Stars made 0 errors on the night, and Maya Fisher made the most plays with 4. The baseball boys play tonight. They're having their senior night against the Bruins at 5:30. Come out and support the following seniors: Tyler Brunny, Zach Collins, Tristan Hawkins, Dominic Mitchell, Corbin Robinson, and Jaden Ross. In World Soccer news, Lionel Messi will be missing his last game with Barcelona. He will be resting this weekend to focus on the Summer League. He will be released this June if he doesn't extend his 20-year contract. If this happens, his last game with the club would be a defeat against Celta Vigo. That's all for sports. Now back to the news test to answer the question of the day.
Thanks, Dom. And now it's time for the answer to the question of the day. The question was, how many sides does a cube have?
If you answered 6, you are correct. The teachers who answered correctly are Mr. Dale, Mrs. Plunkett, and Mr. Riggins.
And the students who answered correctly are Emily Parsons, Adele Crockett, Evan Prickett, Jacob Allen, Charles Connors, Jalen Latham, Haley Schneider, Wesley Meyer, Damian Donahue, Madison Royce, Alan Adams, Ben Reimer, Jack Gutterback, Cassie Reeder, Richie Brown, Jaden Ross, Zach Collins, and Dominic Mitchell.
That's all for today's broadcast. Thanks for joining us, Stars. I'm Cassie Reeder.
And I'm Connor Moore. This is our final newscast of the year. Thanks for watching us.
We hope you have a great summer and best of luck to the seniors with whatever your next step looks like. Today, we leave from a goodbye video from the staff here at WBTV.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable.